In today's fast-paced world, disrespect seems to be everywhere, from heated debates on social media to tension in the workplace and everyday conflicts. How often have you faced disrespect in your own life? More importantly, how do you navigate these moments without losing your cool? Disrespect isn't just common, it's increasingly prevalent in various forms around us, impacting our mental health, relationships, and overall well-being. But what if there was a way to handle these situations effectively and with grace? Enter Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that offers profound insights into how we can navigate disrespect in today's modern world. In this video, we're going to share 10 Stoic lessons that will help you manage disrespect with poise and self-assurance. These lessons focus on how to stay calm and rational, understand the source of disrespect, choose your battles wisely, and much more. By applying these lessons to your life, you can lead a more peaceful and happier existence despite the challenges you may encounter. Remember, Stoicism isn't just a philosophy. It's a practical guide that teaches us how to maintain our dignity and inner peace. We've all faced disrespect at some point, but you have the power to change how you respond and rise above it. So, join us as we explore these transformative Stoic lessons. Pay attention, take notes, and see how you can integrate these timeless teachings into your life. Let's begin this journey toward a more balanced and fulfilled you. Lesson 1. Ignore disrespectful words and actions. In this lesson, we focus on a fundamental aspect of Stoicism, choosing not to let the disrespectful words or actions of others disturb our inner peace. The Stoics teach us that we control our reactions to the world around us. This means distinguishing between what is within our control, our responses, thoughts, and emotions, and what is not, others' behavior and opinions. Every day, we encounter situations where people may not treat us as we expect. Whether it's a rude comment on a social media post or a dismissive remark from a colleague, it's essential to remember that their behavior is outside our control. What we can manage is our response. By focusing on maintaining our own peace and energy, we empower ourselves not to be swayed by external negativity. For example, imagine you post a picture from your weekend hike and someone comments, "That looks boring and pointless." Instead of feeling hurt or angry, take a deep breath. Remind yourself that you found joy in the activity, and that is what truly matters. You might choose to ignore the comment or respond with a simple, "Thanks for your perspective." In another scenario, picture a day at work where your idea is abruptly criticized by a colleague during a meeting. Instead of reacting defensively, stay calm. Acknowledge their opinion, and then confidently explain the rationale behind your idea. This shows that you value your own thoughts and are open to constructive dialogue, maintaining professionalism regardless of the initial disrespect. To effectively manage these situations, practice being present in the moment. This helps you recognize when you are reacting impulsively and allows you to choose a more thoughtful response. Mindfulness can be cultivated through daily meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply pausing to reflect before you react. Additionally, building a strong sense of self-worth is crucial in not allowing others' negativity to affect you. Engage in activities that reinforce your values and strengths. Regular self-affirmations can also boost your confidence, making it easier to brush off negative comments and maintain your dignity. By embracing the Stoic practice of focusing on what we can control, we free ourselves from unnecessary distress caused by others' disrespectful words or actions. This lesson is not just about avoiding negativity, but about cultivating a resilient, self-assured character that thrives in the face of adversity. Let's carry this wisdom into our daily interactions, choosing peace and self-respect over conflict and distress. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had to ignore disrespect in your life? How did you handle it? And what did you learn from the experience? Please share your stories in the comments below. Let's learn from each other and grow stronger together. Lesson 2. Understand the source of disrespect. Moving on to our next lesson, we delve into the importance of understanding the sources behind disrespectful behavior. Stoicism teaches us that every external event has a cause, and by understanding these causes, we can respond more effectively and compassionately. Disrespect often arises not from malice, but from a variety of other factors such as lack of education, misunderstandings, or personal struggles the offending person might be experiencing. Recognizing these factors can transform our perspective and enhance our responses. For instance, consider a salesperson who snaps at you in a store. While it's easy to react with annoyance or anger, pausing to consider the pressure they might be under, such as meeting sales targets or managing personal issues, can shift your reaction from one of irritation to one of empathy. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but it helps you respond in a way that de-escalates tension. Similarly, when children say something disrespectful, it's often not intended to hurt. Children are still learning how to communicate effectively. Their disrespectful words could stem from frustration, a lack of appropriate vocabulary to express their feelings, or simply not understanding the impact of their words. Here, the response requires patience and guidance, helping them learn how to express themselves respectfully. To handle these situations, developing strong listening skills is crucial. Listen not just to respond, but to truly understand what the other person is going through. This involves paying attention to their words, tone, and body language, all of which can provide insights into their emotional state. Additionally, critical thinking is vital. This skill allows you to analyze the situation from multiple angles, considering various factors that might influence someone's behavior. By understanding these dimensions, you can approach the situation with a more balanced and informed perspective. By applying these skills and insights, we not only manage our reactions to disrespect more effectively, but also foster a more understanding and compassionate environment. This approach not only aligns with Stoic principles, but also promotes a more harmonious interaction in our daily lives. As we continue to explore these Stoic lessons, reflect on situations where you might have encountered disrespect. How could understanding the underlying causes alter your response? Share your thoughts and experiences, and let's discuss how this deeper understanding can change our interactions for the better. Lesson 3. Choose your battles. Continuing with our exploration of Stoic principles, Lesson 3 emphasizes the importance of choosing our battles wisely. Stoicism advises us not to react impulsively to every provocation, but rather to select situations where our response is truly beneficial and necessary. Not every act of disrespect requires a confrontation. Sometimes, the most powerful response is choosing not to engage, preserving our energy for matters that are genuinely impactful. This selective engagement is not about avoidance, but about strategic interaction. Consider this scenario. You're walking down the street and a stranger makes a disrespectful remark. In such a moment, it might be tempting to respond or defend yourself. However, assessing the situation might lead you to realize that engaging with a stranger, who you may never see again, could escalate into an unnecessary conflict. Choosing to remain silent and continue on your way can be a testament to your inner strength and self-control. On the other hand, if a colleague at work repeatedly expresses disrespect in a serious manner, this could affect your professional environment and well-being. In this case, it might be more appropriate to address the issue. Initiating a calm dialogue to express your perspective and set clear boundaries can help resolve the underlying tension and restore respect. To effectively choose your battles, you need to develop the ability to assess situations quickly and accurately. This involves understanding the context, the potential outcomes of engaging versus not engaging, and the impact on your emotional and mental well-being. Moreover, when you decide that a situation warrants a response, effective communication and assertiveness are key. These skills ensure that your point of view is expressed clearly and respectfully without escalating the situation. Being assertive also involves standing up for yourself in a way that is firm yet non-confrontational. By mastering the art of choosing your battles, you align with Stoic wisdom that not all wrongs need to be righted by us personally at every moment. This lesson encourages us to conserve our energy for the most meaningful and impactful battles, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. As we reflect on this lesson, consider times when you might have engaged in unnecessary conflicts. How could the outcome have been different if you had chosen your battles more wisely? Share your insights, and let's discuss strategies for applying this Stoic principle in everyday situations. Lesson 4. Stay calm and rational. Stoicism teaches us that it's not external events, but our responses to them that disturb our peace. Thus, staying calm and rational allows us to handle challenging situations more effectively and with dignity. The ability to remain composed in the face of disrespect prevents us from being swayed by transient emotions like anger or frustration. This is crucial because reacting in a heated moment can often escalate situations unnecessarily and lead to regrettable outcomes. For example, imagine a scenario where your boss raises their voice and criticizes your work harshly in front of the team. In such a moment, it's natural to feel a rush of emotions. However, employing deep breathing techniques can help mitigate these feelings, allowing you to maintain your composure. By taking slow, deep breaths, you signal your body to relax, which in turn helps clear your mind and stabilize your emotions. Another effective strategy is to step away from the situation if possible. Excuse yourself to take a brief walk or simply step into another room. This physical separation from the source of disrespect gives you time to process your thoughts and emotions, enabling you to approach the situation with a more balanced perspective when you return. To successfully apply these techniques, it's important to develop emotional control skills. This involves recognizing your emotional triggers and learning how to manage your reactions to them. Regular practice of meditation and mindfulness can greatly enhance your ability to stay calm. These practices train your mind to focus on the present and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, reducing the likelihood of knee-jerk reactions to negative experiences. By mastering the art of staying calm and rational, you empower yourself to respond to disrespect, not react to it. This approach not only upholds your dignity, but also often diffuses potential conflicts, fostering a more respectful and constructive interaction. Lesson 5. Find lessons in disrespect. Disrespect, while challenging, can be a powerful catalyst for personal development and self-improvement. Viewing each experience of disrespect as a chance to learn and grow helps us turn potentially negative interactions into valuable life lessons. For instance, if someone disrespects you in a professional setting, this can be a valuable opportunity to practice emotional control and refine your response strategies. Each instance provides a real-life scenario to test your ability to maintain composure and articulate your thoughts clearly under pressure. Over time, these experiences build your resilience and enhance your capability to handle criticism constructively. Another example could be dealing with frequent disrespect in a relationship, whether personal or professional. This situation might push you to assert your boundaries more clearly or re-evaluate the dynamics of the relationship. Such reflections can lead to stronger self-esteem as you take actions that affirm your worth and ensure you are treated with respect. To effectively find lessons in disrespectful encounters, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of positive thinking and maintain a learning attitude. This means actively looking for the silver lining in difficult situations and being open to feedback, even when it's delivered in a less than ideal manner. Viewing challenges as stepping stones rather than setbacks encourages personal development and emotional maturity. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This Stoic reminder encourages us to embrace each challenge, including acts of disrespect, as an opportunity to strengthen our character and resolve. By embracing this principle, we not only cope better with instances of disrespect, but also turn them into catalysts for self-improvement and empowerment. This approach aligns with the Stoic view that external events are not obstacles, but opportunities to reinforce our virtues and practice our philosophies. Lesson 6. Forgive and let go. Forgiveness is a powerful Stoic principle that serves as a tool for emotional liberation. It's not about excusing someone's mistakes, but about freeing ourselves from the chains of negative emotions like anger and resentment. This process allows us to regain control over our emotional well-being, steering clear of letting past hurts dictate our present state. Stoicism teaches us that holding on to resentment can sap our emotional energy, a point echoed by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." When we forgive, we essentially stop judging the event as a source of ongoing pain, and choose instead to let go and move forward. Consider a scenario where a close friend betrays your trust by sharing a personal secret. The initial sting of betrayal is natural, but clinging to that hurt does more harm to you than to the perpetrator. By deciding to forgive, you're not condoning the betrayal, but are instead choosing to release the grip it has on your emotional health. This might mean reevaluating the boundaries of the friendship, but more importantly, it involves purging the negativity associated with the incident. Forgiveness requires a blend of compassion for both yourself and others, and the ability to let go. Practicing compassion helps us see the situation from the other person's perspective, which can sometimes reveal reasons behind their actions that, while not excusable, are understandable. Forgiveness also involves forgiving yourself for being affected by the situation, which can be just as important. To start the forgiveness process, reflect on the incident to understand its impact on you. Then, try to empathize with the other person, which can help in mitigating negative feelings. Decide actively that you want to forgive, which might involve expressing your forgiveness openly or silently affirming it to yourself. Lastly, shift your focus from the past hurt to the positive aspects of your present life. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Forgiving does not make you weak. It sets you free from being emotionally entangled with those who wrong you." By incorporating forgiveness into your life, you choose emotional health and peace, embracing the true essence of Stoic living. This act of letting go is not just about improving your interactions, but about building a resilient and serene inner life. Lesson 7. Maintain self-respect. Maintaining self-respect is a vital lesson in Stoicism, emphasizing the protection of one's dignity against disrespectful words or actions. This principle teaches us that our self-worth should never be dictated by others' opinions or judgments. It is about recognizing that true value comes from within and is not contingent upon external validation. Stoicism instills in us the importance of remaining steadfast in our values and beliefs, regardless of how others might treat us. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "It is not the things themselves that disturb people, but their judgments about these things." This means that when someone disrespects us, it's our interpretation of the event that causes distress, not the event itself. A practical example of maintaining self-respect could involve a workplace scenario where a colleague belittles you. Rather than internalizing their words or reacting impulsively, you choose to stand up for yourself calmly and assertively. This response not only demonstrates your self-respect, but also sets a boundary about how you expect to be treated. Another aspect of maintaining self-respect is to avoid the trap of comparison. Comparing yourself to others can be detrimental to self-esteem because it places your focus on external standards rather than internal worth. Focusing on your own values and accomplishments, regardless of how they stack up against others, reinforces your self-esteem and supports a healthy, self-respectful mindset. The skills necessary for maintaining self-respect include self-confidence and self-esteem, which empower you to value yourself and your contributions independently of external approval. Communication and assertiveness skills are also crucial. They allow you to express your thoughts and boundaries clearly and respectfully, ensuring others understand your stance. In practicing these skills, you fortify your self-respect and ensure that your interactions are rooted in a strong sense of self-worth, aligned with the Stoic pursuit of inner peace and rational living. Lesson 8. Avoid responding with disrespect. Avoiding disrespectful responses is a crucial Stoic lesson that emphasizes restraint and understanding in the face of provocation. The principle is based on the idea that responding with disrespect not only escalates the situation, but also lowers us to the level of those who are disrespectful. This Stoic attitude helps maintain personal dignity and promotes peace. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, advised, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." This underscores the Stoic belief that every interaction, even those that are challenging, offers a chance to practice virtues such as patience and kindness. For example, imagine you are confronted by a rude or inconsiderate person. Instead of mirroring their disrespect, you choose to remain calm and polite. This approach not only prevents the situation from escalating, but also often diffuses the other person's anger and can lead to a more positive outcome. Another way to embody this principle is by choosing to respond with understanding and compassion. When faced with disrespect, try to see beyond the person's words and actions and consider what might be causing their behavior. Stress, fear, or misunderstanding can all lead to people acting out. Responding with empathy can transform a potentially volatile situation into an opportunity for dialogue and understanding. The necessary skills for implementing this lesson effectively include emotional control, which allows you to manage your reactions thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Empathy and compassion are also vital, as they enable you to see the situation from the other person's perspective and respond in a way that acknowledges their humanity, regardless of how they are acting. By practicing these skills, you reinforce your own resilience and cultivate a life of tranquility, aligning with the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously within the community and fostering personal virtue. Lesson 9. Set and protect boundaries. Setting personal boundaries is essential for protecting your emotional and psychological well-being. It involves defining and communicating what is acceptable in your interactions, thereby preventing others from taking advantage of you or infringing upon your space. This clarity and boundaries ensures that your relationships remain healthy and respectful. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, taught us the importance of focusing on what we can control, such as our actions and reactions, including the establishment and enforcement of our boundaries. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. This guidance is particularly relevant when setting limits that define how others can treat us. For instance, if someone makes unreasonable demands on your time or resources, it's crucial to confidently say no. This refusal is not just about denying the request, but about respecting your own limits and priorities. Similarly, if someone's behavior makes you feel uncomfortable, be it through inappropriate comments or unwelcome physical proximity, clearly and assertively communicating that such behavior is unacceptable is vital for your safety and comfort. Effective communication and assertiveness are key skills in this process. Effective communication ensures that your boundaries are clearly understood and respected, reducing the likelihood of misunderstandings. Assertiveness allows you to express your needs and decisions firmly and respectfully, without aggression. By actively setting and protecting your boundaries, you cultivate healthier relationships and a more balanced life. Now I'd love to hear from you. What are some boundaries you find important in your relationships? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's discuss how we can all better protect our personal space and well-being. Lesson 10. Maintain an optimistic outlook. Maintaining an optimistic outlook is crucial, especially in the face of disrespect or adversity. This principle encourages us to stay positive and not allow negative experiences to shape our worldview. Stoicism teaches us the resilience of the mind and the importance of maintaining a positive attitude even under challenging circumstances. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." This idea supports the notion that challenges, including experiences of disrespect, can be opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. By focusing on the positives and learning from the negatives, we continue to evolve and strengthen our character. For instance, when faced with disrespect, rather than dwelling on the hurt or the anger, we can choose to focus on the good things in our lives. This shift in focus can drastically improve our mood and outlook. Appreciating what we have, rather than fixating on what unsettles us, cultivates a habit of gratitude and positivity. Additionally, viewing disrespectful incidents as opportunities for personal growth is another way to maintain an optimistic outlook. Each challenging interaction can teach us something about ourselves, whether it's recognizing our strengths, identifying areas for improvement, or learning how to handle similar situations better in the future. The skills necessary for maintaining an optimistic outlook include positive thinking and an attitude of gratitude. These skills help us to focus on the positives and appreciate the present moment, rather than getting caught up in negativity or past difficulties. By practicing positive thinking, we train our minds to see the good in every situation, which is essential for mental and emotional health. An attitude of gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we possess, fostering contentment and happiness. To develop these skills, it's helpful to keep a gratitude journal, practice mindfulness, and regularly remind ourselves of our blessings and achievements. These practices ground us in the present moment and help us appreciate the journey of life, despite its ups and downs. We've just explored 10 powerful Stoic lessons to help you manage disrespect with calmness and confidence. From ignoring disrespectful words and setting clear boundaries to staying calm and maintaining an optimistic outlook, these teachings can transform the way you handle challenging situations. By applying these Stoic principles, you can experience greater peace of mind, improved relationships, and a stronger sense of self-worth. The true value of Stoicism lies in its ability to guide us toward a more harmonious life, even in the face of disrespect. By practicing these lessons daily, you empower yourself to respond thoughtfully and civilly, fostering a more positive environment for yourself and those around you. If you're inspired by these teachings, we encourage you to delve deeper into Stoicism and practice these lessons in your daily life. Remember, the more you apply these principles, the more you'll see the benefits they bring to your well-being and personal growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Stoic wisdom. Your time and attention mean a lot to us. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please comment with the number 1, share your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more content on Stoic philosophy. Let's continue growing and thriving together.